Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy AE, the crippled goat, and welcome back to a brand new episode on my channel. And as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be doing a squad builder for my upcoming FUT Champions. Now, as you can tell right here, the FUT Champions already started, but I haven't played any games, and I still didn't try the team. I didn't do anything. You will see my first 5 games with post commentating after I show you the squad builder. But for now, before I get into the squad builder, I want to show you something very important. So as you can see by the objectives, I have grinded out 6 out of 7 of the rivals, what are they called, the challenges, the objectives, and I have done one of these, which gives me a total of 8 out of 12, and that allows me to go and grab the icon that I want, and he is, I don't want you to see the team, hopefully you didn't see it yet. So the icon I'm gonna be redeeming, right, is gonna be the one and only, the best manager in the world, Pep Guardiola. So I'm gonna redeem him right now. Hopefully I won't regret it. I haven't seen any reviews on him or anything. I just feel like he's gonna be a good card since I really want to get either Ferdinand or Ian Wright, and so having Guardiola would allow me to get one of them along with him. So let's redeem him. Maybe, are we gonna get any like walkout, what is it called, motion or whatever it's called? So oh yeah, we are gonna get him. Let's see. Ooh, number 99. That's weird. Hey, let's go, Guardiola. You got Oh Alright, so now that we've got Guardiola, I can finally show you the team that I want to make and the team that I will be playing the FUT Champions with, as well as the custom tactics. Alright guys, so now that I've redeemed Pep Guardiola, let me show you the team that I will be playing FUT Champions with, and the team I will be using Pep Guardiola in. Now the team is as follows. I have the 2 center backs, Longley and Hernandez. Both center backs I really hated playing against, and so I decided, you know what, let me give them a try. They're both quick, they're both like French, they link together, let me try them together. So that's what I decided to do. I bought both of these. My left back is Roussillon. I don't think there's a better left back in the Bundesliga. Right back, I put Mendy just because I didn't want Carvajal and I wanted a link with Gareth Bale, and so that's why I went with Mendy. Also, he has a 5-star weak foot, and so he won't be affected. And then we have Dembele, which obviously won't play at that position, and I'm not going to be playing with that formation. He's on 7 chemistry, but I don't think it really matters if someone's like at low chemistry. As long as they're more than 5, I'm good. I don't care if it was 6, if it was 7, 8 or 9 or even 10. For me, they all feel the same. And then obviously we have Pep Guardiola, Wijnaldum, Bale, Coutinho and Rashford. Rashford up until now has played 95 games with me and scored 103 goals along with 42 assists, which puts him at 145 goal contributions in 95 games, which is just superb. That's probably why I didn't want to like throw him away. And as for my super subs, they're all untradeable. We've got Saint-Maximin, Bergwijn, I think that's his name, Matuidi and Martial. Now let's get straight into the custom tactics. Now I have a bunch of custom tactics, but I really never use any of these 3. Basically never. All I use is this, and if I find a problem, I just go in game. Like if let's say I'm losing 2-0 and I want to like make a comeback, I don't change the formation. What I do is I up the depth to 6 in game, and I put on the, what is it called, it's like the high pressure, I don't know, team press, yeah, that's what it is, with these buttons, whatever they're called. So yeah, that's all I do. So for the custom tactics, I have balance 5-4, balance 5-5, 2-2. I have it on 2-2 because I don't think corners are any good at all, so I'd rather have my defenders stay back. And then players in the box, 5 is pretty good because in a 4-2-3-1, when you have 3 cams and a striker, you want them all going in. But sometimes, for me, I would like a 5th player, like one of my center mids, basically Wijnaldum, to come and help. And so I would have a good chance scoring against drop back people. And then for width, 5 is just okay. It's not too wide, it's not too close. Same for the defensive style. And for the depth, I put it like that just because if I had very quick players, like let's say 85 plus pace as center backs, I would have played like that the whole time. But I think 4 is good for players with about 75 pace, so they can like track back. And then the way I'm playing it in game is exactly like this. I have Roussillon and Mendy at right back, these two at CDMs, and then Coutinho, Cam, Bale at right attacking midfielder, and Dembele at left attacking midfielder with Rashford as a striker. Now a lot of people told me to do this, but I'd rather have Bale here so he could take long shots with his left foot, finesse long shots, which are pretty OP this year. And so yeah, that's basically it. Let me show you the instructions. I have both center backs obviously stay back while attacking, don't do anything to the keeper, and then the right back and left back on balance, because I really, like I said, I like having more players up on top because a lot of people play with drop back and I hate that. So the more players you have in front against the defenders, the better it is for you and the more chances you have of scoring goals. And then for my 2 defensive mids, I have cut passing lanes, cover wing. The only reason I have cover wing, probably you're asking me why I don't have it on cover center. The only reason I have it on cover wing is because my left back and right back are in balanced attack. And so these guys can help fill the space that my left back and right back leave. So for Guardiola, the more defensive guy, I have him on cut passing lanes, stay back, and cover wing. Whereas Wijnaldum, the more attacking guy, I have him on balance, cut passing, and cover wing. And then for my 3 cams in the striker, I literally do nothing, and that is how I play. These are basically all my custom tactics. All you need to know is that when I want someone to get in behind, what I do is I press L1 and X, or I just tell him, I just press an L1 to him and he will make a run, and so I'm good with that. So now that I've shown you the custom tactics, let's bounce straight into the games. I have played the first 10 games and I'll show you the highlights while I speak more in depth about the team and what I think I'm gonna change for the other 20 games. So let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so now that I've shown you the custom tactics and I've showed you the team that I'm gonna be playing with, I want to show you the games that I played, and I want to talk about a couple of things that I noticed about my team, as well as some effective skills or ways of playing that I believe will help you get a lot more wins than you have gotten, and you need to try them for next week. So the first thing, like I said, I wanted to talk about my team, but before I get into that, I want to tell you straight away that this is looking like a good FUT Champions run. I played the first 10 games and I'm gonna spoil it, it's all good. I'm currently at 9-1, so you will see me win the first 9 games and then choke the last game because of a 3-bar connection. I didn't notice that my opponent had a 3-bar connection until I was editing the video, and that completely ruined me. And yeah, I got completely dominated. I couldn't play at all with the internet connection. I'm not saying that if I would have played against him without lag, I would have destroyed him. I can't really know, right? Because whatever happens, happens. But with the lag condition, there was no way I was going to be able to play against him. Maybe he's used to it, playing with lag, and that's why he beat me. But enough crying. I don't like to be that type of person. I'm going to take it positively. I won the first 9 games and I lost 1. That's like a 90%, win percentage. I don't know if that's a word, if I can phrase it like that. But anyway, now that I've told you the record, let's talk about the team, because that's what you all came here for. Now I'm gonna talk about every player from beginning to end, and then I will tell you who my favorite players are. So we are gonna make it very organized, and yeah. So first off, we're gonna talk about Manuel Neuer. Now at the beginning of the video, before I played the games, I was like, I wanted to make a team with Manuel Neuer because I played against his inform and he was really good. Now All I want to say is Neuer is absolutely trash. Like, he smells, he stinks, he's the worst keeper ever. Like, I tried a lot of keepers, I tried non-rare goalkeepers, and they're way better than Neuer. He literally didn't save any shots. Literally no shots. Probably saved like 4 shots in 10 games out of like 17. Every single shot will go in, either in between his legs or right beside him, and I wasn't even moving him, and that's what sucks, right? Because Donnarumma, when I didn't move him, he used to always save. Pavlenka used to save. All my keepers used to save except for Manuel Neuer. So if I were to rate Manuel Neuer out of everyone, okay, let's not talk about ratings. As I said, I'm gonna talk about best and worst players soon, like after I talk about the team individually. So Manuel Neuer, not as I expected, not worth my coins. Only was there because he links to Hernandez, even though I could have went with Ter Stegen, which is probably the player I'm gonna buy for my next 20 games. I really don't want Neuer. I really hate his face, even though I'm a Bayern fan and like I really love Neuer in real life, but he's not working for FIFA. No way, no chance at all. Now that we're done with Neuer, we can like proceed to the 2 center backs, which I believe were the reason why I haven't lost any game other than one. These guys are literally insane. To tell you how good they are, I'm literally rethinking I'm rethinking whether or not I should get Rio Ferdinand. Like, that's how good they are. They are really, really good. Like, Lucas Hernandez especially, he's better than Lenglet in my eyes. But it's not that Lenglet is bad. I'm saying that Lucas Hernandez showed more dominance, right? It was like the defense was his job. He was always everywhere. He was always where I would never expect him to be. He always saved me. He was always the last defender back. He was the one that no one could get through. He was basically like Van Dijk in last season, right? So he was pretty good. I really, really loved Lucas Hernandez. I'm thinking about keeping him like until the end of FIFA, and that's not even a lie. Maybe team him up with Varane soon after like I get the coins. But that's for Lucas Hernandez. As for Lenglet, he was very good. I don't think I remember any mistakes for him. But the reason I say Lucas Hernandez is better is because Lucas Hernandez was getting more balls. He was getting more chances to get the ball, and he was always taking it. He was always there, like everywhere, to get the ball. Whereas Lenglet, whenever he got the chance, whenever an attacker came at him, he was always taking the ball. He was way better than Koulibaly. Like, last for Champions, I played with Koulibaly and Manolas, and Manolas was very good, but Koulibaly, whenever I take the ball, it would bounce back. Whereas now, Lenglet and Lucas Hernandez, they don't show that at all. So, these 2 center backs, very, very good. Now, about my right back and left back, I played Mendy at right back and Rusyllian at left back. You will see that Rusyllian actually won me a game. He literally scored a winner for me in a nice comeback. And Mendy saved a lot of chances. Like, my opponents would literally go through the keeper and take a shot, and Mendy would be there to take it. So he was really good. I really enjoyed these 2 right backs, or these 2 full backs. Really, really good. I can't say anything negative about them. They were good at catching up to quick players. They were good at muscling off big players like, let's say, Bale or something like that. So I really enjoyed these 2 fullbacks. So all in all, my defense is pretty good. My keeper is bad. As for my 2 defensive mids, which I played Guardiola and Wijnaldum. Out of these 2, now they're 2 completely different players, right? Because Wijnaldum has the skills and he's quicker and he's more attacking. He's a box-to-box midfielder, whereas Guardiola is mostly for the defending, right? Guardiola, I really enjoyed. He was basically, I don't know, like Kante last year for me in FIFA 19. I loved this guy. I really loved Guardiola for now. Maybe it's because he's new, right? And you're always you kind of have this soft spot for new players, and you really want to force yourself to like them. But I really liked him because he was always there. He was this defensive midfielder that I needed. No one could go through him. His interceptions were very noticeable, and even though it doesn't look like it, he was muscling players off with his physical. I don't think he has high physical attributes, and he's not that tall, but he did the job. He took the balls. He was very good. Now that we're done, whereas Wijnaldum, I don't know. I'm basically at this point I'm playing him just because he's a red card and I don't have the money to like get Sissoko back. But he's not bad. But there's something about him. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's because I'm playing him at 8 chemistry. But yeah, something about him is off. I'm not sure what it is. But all in all, these two together, good duo. Guardiola, I like more than what's his name? Than Wijnaldum. But all in all, they're good. As for my three cams, the one in the middle, I had Coutinho. Okay, let's talk about all three of them all at once. There's a very big problem I noticed in all three. I didn't think I was going to notice it because I used to play with Dembele for a long time and Zaha, which both had very bad stamina, and I never really noticed it. But now because the glitch for the fitness is gone and I'm applying fitnesses every other game and not every game, I'm starting to notice that Dembele does get tired really, really quickly. And the same goes for both Gareth Bale and Coutinho. So all three of them, I had an issue with stamina. I really didn't like that. But they did really good for the first 60 minutes and then I would sub them off. Coutinho scored a lot of goals, a lot of long shots, a lot of close one taps. Bale was very, very bad for the first 6 games. Last 4 he was doing good. He won me a couple of games. But I don't think he's worth the 170,000 coins. He's very heavy when turning. He turns like a freaking truck. And yeah, I just didn't like Bale. Like, I like him, but he's not. If he was like a 50,000 coin card, I would love him. But he's expensive, and that I didn't like. Whereas Coutinho, he scored a lot of goals. I like him, but he gets tired. My left wing, obviously Dembele. I don't need to say anything about him. I really like Dembele. I don't have any issues with him. And then my striker, Rashford, is just insane. Like, I can't say anything about this guy. He scored like about 110 goals in 90 games for me. I just can't complain about this guy. He's so good. And he's probably the main reason I'm probably going to get Ferdinand, even though I said I'm thinking about not getting him. But I feel like I'm going to get Ferdinand just to link him up with Rashford, because there aren't really any English cards that I would like to link up with Rashford, and I really don't like Martial, so that's that. Now that we're done with that point, I want to talk about the effective moves or ways of playing to get a lot of wins in FIFA this year. So now that I'm very close to Division 2 and I'm getting very close to Elite, I'd say I'm pretty good at the game, like above average at least, and I can be at that position to give advice in this game. So what I want to say is I really noticed that fake shots are the real deal. Now I haven't used fake shots a lot in FIFA 19, but watching Nick run the full market, you all know run the full market if you know me. The way he plays is basically scooping, or like scoop fake shotting, whatever it's called, and just fake shotting, stopping when fake shotting, sprinting fake shots. All like the only thing he does is fake shots, and it really works. So I saw a lot of his videos. I was like, you know what, let me try that, and it's basically the best thing to do in FIFA 20. Just like in FIFA 19 you had the La Croquetas, you had all of that. I believe FIFA 20 is just all about fake shots, and I'm not sure what they're called, the stuff, yeah, step overs. So step overs and fake shots are the things that you need to do in FIFA 20. And also I noticed that playing down the middle really sucks. It's not the best thing to do, whereas playing wide is very good. You can just make runs into the box, and then depending on what you see the defender against you doing, you can either cut inside and pass and then take a shot, or cut inside, take a shot, or just continue moving, like just slow down and then continue moving forward. The guy would think that you are gonna cut inside and he would just leave you, and then you can continue straight and pass the ball and everything would go good. Like if you really concentrated in my first 10 games, you'll see that this is, look, right now, same thing. I'm running with Rashford, take a shot, get a penalty there, but that's basically how I play. I keep running down the wings, Sometimes I cut in just to like, if I know that he's reading me all the time, I try changing my play style. But most of the time I'm running straight, doing a fake shot, and then passing. Or if I play down the middle, I do that move with Rashford. Literally, I just did it. That or the scoop turn, and then take a shot. So whichever way, if you abuse the fake shots, all types of fake shots, and if you abuse the wing plays, just go through the wing and do that, you will be good for the game. You would at least hit gold 1 if you really think about it. And whereas for defending, if you want to get some tips for defending, just never press X, never press R1, never use the AI. Just control the player, close down the gaps. You don't need to play aggressive, just close down the gaps, and then your opponent is going to make a mistake and you'll be good to go. Now, the last skill move I wanted to talk about is one that happens in 1v1s. Now, a lot of people say that when you're at 1v1 with the keeper and he's coming out, it's hard to score. But I think the only way to score against that, other than chipping, is to do a ball roll. Now, ball rolls are very, very good against keepers at one-on-ones, because as soon as you do a ball roll, the keeper goes like, he keeps sliding, never stops, and then you have an empty net and you can score. Now, let's stop with that for a second and look at this unlucky pack. Now, many of you would think this is a lucky pack if you haven't watched my rewards. In my rewards, I got a Martial that was untradeable. And now, out of the rivals, out of the season pass or the season whatever, season objectives, I get freaking Martial again, which is untradeable. So I have to quick sell him eventually. I didn't quick sell him now just because I was thinking like he's 50,000 coins. Like literally 50,000 coins. If this guy was tradable, I could literally go and buy Sané right now. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, right now, I believe I'm at the 9th game. This is the 9th game, I think. And this was actually a very tough game. A lot of goals scored. So let me just commentate on that. He got the first chance, 8th minute. Took a shot right there. I do a very dumb mistake with Hernandez, and he scores. And that's probably one of the rarest things you'll see. Neuer actually saved a shot, and it came back to me instead of rebounding. And then I made the mistake, and he scored. And then here, that's exactly the move I'm telling you about. You saw how many fake shots I did. I did 2 fake shots, and then a heel to heel, and I scored with Rashford. It's just that simple. Again, I do a fake shot. I get a bit lucky, bounce back, and then I score the second goal. And it's now 2-1, but he doesn't stop there. I got lucky. Of course, he's going to get lucky too, right? Because that's how FIFA goes. It's just a game of luck. And he gets a chance with Son. I move the keeper the wrong way, and he scores. And then here with Dembele, nice pass, and Rashford with the goal. It's now 3-2. Get another chance here with Bale. I'm running down the wing. I play it, and I get a penalty. That was very lucky. And that was my second penalty this game. Oh, okay, no, that's the wrong game. It was my first penalty, and I scored with Rashford. And then last minute, he gets another chance here, doing a mistake with, I think that was Langlais, and he scores. But it's 4-3, so we're currently sitting at 9-0. Like, 9-0 is very good. It's not the highest I've done for this year. I've started the first FUT Champions with 12-0. So that's good, but it's not the best, because usually next 10 games are really, really hard. That's where I mess up most of the time. But I'm saying I will try to get Elite 3 like always. Now this game, I need you to concentrate or just go back to check it. This game was a 3-bar. Now, like I said, I wanted to talk about this game. This guy was a 3-bar and the game was trash. It was lagging like crazy. You will see it in his first goal. His first chance came at the 60th minute. Look at that. It's lagging. It's just stupid. I really didn't like this game. I was pissed off. I wish I was recording myself. You'd see me rage. I didn't get any single chance. I ended up the whole match with 0 shots on target and 0 goals, and it was what it was, right? I lost 3-0. I'm gonna have to take the L, but I tried. I couldn't do anything because it was laggy. It was so unfortunate. But yeah, that's all I have to say for today's episode. I showed you the first 10 games. I showed you the custom tactics. I showed you the team. It's been your boy AE. And like I always say, like, subscribe, and make sure you come back for the next episode. I'm out. Peace.